Hey guys, welcome back to the Boathouse. Andrew Gleason here with Craig Howard. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man. It's over. The results are in. I'm excited to talk about them. We had what I thought was a great event, and looking forward to talking about all this.
Absolutely, me too. But before we go on, we can't go on without thanking the people that helped us put this on. Yeah. So first things first, we got Falcon Nutrition giving us those four nutrition packages for each person, the 3-month nutrition packages.
Yeah, we give those out every week so that hopefully those people, this guy's an amazing macro programmer. He works with top athletes, he works with non-athletes, but what he has done, the transformations he's done for the people I know, and I know about 15 or 20 people that use him, amazing. Oh, Andrew too, as well.
This shirt was a lot tighter before, in the wrong way.
It was really cool to have the guys from O2 step up this year. They came in late to the game, asked to be a part of this, super stoked. Oxygen energy drink. Those guys, high quality drink, few to no calories.
Yeah, super and not to mention they're delicious too. Yeah. They really are kind of like it's like my guilty pleasure having those things.
And on top of it, not only that, they helped sponsor the event so we could do prize money and everything else and run this event, but they also sent out a $25 gift certificate to every single participant. So that's like a first time thing. Those guys high in my book. If you didn't get that email, I'll include that link in our final email that we'll send out this week. So look for that, $25 from O2. Go onto their website, spend it, and ship it out.
And we couldn't do this competition without our main title sponsor, Concept 2.
Yeah, they've been with us since 2014. Really remarkable, and every year they have rowers delivering. Right now is a very difficult time at Concept 2. Everyone might think, wow, they're probably inundated with orders, but what they haven't been able to do in Vermont is scale effectively, primarily because of COVID, because there are very tight restrictions in Vermont. Those guys, all of their employees have been working double overtime to get rowers out to people that are ordering it for their home garages, for gyms that need them, and then still we're able to deliver rowers every week for our drawings.
Not to mention the bikes, the ski ergs, the running erg, all of the different things that they're making in this small, tiny place in Vermont, just trying to get the orders out.
Yeah, fantastic company. Super glad to have them on board this year.
And of course, we couldn't do it without all of your support as well. So thank you so much for registering, doing the workouts, posting all the stuff on your social media for us. We really do appreciate it.
It helps us get the word out. Look, the more you post on social media, we don't do a lot of advertising. We'll do a little bit right before the event. We don't do a lot of advertising. You guys do it through your social media. It helps get people excited about this event. So awesome. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Let's get started. So with the women's standard division, coming in at first with 7 points, Laura Tingle. There was 7 scoring opportunities. 7 points. That is the lowest you could possibly get in this competition. She came out, showed up, and absolutely destroyed it.
Yeah, out of Colorado, so she's rowing at altitude too. Sorry to say, everybody, but she's at about 7,000 feet there in Colorado at Sanitas. Amazing rower. That whole gym there, CrossFit Sanitas, gets behind this event. They do the event multiple times.
Speaking of multiple times, that last workout, the 7,000, 4 minutes, 7,000, she told me she did that workout 3 times.
Yeah, you told me that. I don't believe it. Like, who the hell would do that?
Someone who's not happy with their first score and who's also kind of a psycho. It's fine.
Yeah, so well done. 3 times on the last workout. Lizzie Carson, we've seen her on the leaderboard many times.
Absolutely.
In second, Alain Lorenzboth out of South Africa. With 3rd place. She went hard on that 3rd workout, but got caught in the
middle section. In that middle section, 21.4B, the 4 minutes for as far as you can. Yeah. And she was only off by about 10 more meters, and that she would have been in 2nd place.
Yeah, so that was a close race there between her and Lizzie. Fun to watch. Kia Taylor in at 4th, and Mareki Haberitschger.
Perfect. I'm sure that was right.
Mareki, if I got your name, I'm probably getting your first name wrong too. I apologize, but nice job and thanks for participating. Nice to see you up on the leaderboard. Women's tall.
So same story coming out of this one. So there was really only two different scoring opportunities that Voire didn't absolutely destroy. She got first in everything else, and it's crazy to think that she's doing all this stuff by herself, sitting in her apartment at university.
She didn't have her coach with her, coached her away from her, and able to knock this out just kind of close the door, probably screaming in her dorm room. People wondering what the hell's going on.
She was telling me that she's blaring music at full steam in her minute and screaming at the rower with
You
the
got
songs.
a chance to interview her,
I
right?
did, absolutely. So all of our interviews, I interviewed all the first place people. All those interviews will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. We're getting our magician, Steve Silver, to make me not sound so stupid on camera. So it takes a lot of work.
Well, I look forward to that. So we'll get some interviews, some conversations with these folks, and get them out to you soon.
Speaking of which, Bianca Poliseno,
Yeah.
a rocket scientist.
Yes, Northrop Grumman, rocket scientist. She was, by the way, Ohio State Big Ten champion, so in rowing.
So she's no stranger to the rower.
Oh yeah, 5'11", just strong as hell. As I said earlier, she could kick my ass, which she did on the rower. But I think literally she
In
might
real
be,
life,
in real life. Yeah. Bianca's awesome, and not only that, she's freaking a rocket scientist.
Just on top of everything.
Yeah.
The cherry on the top. She's an absolute genius.
Yeah,
as well.
I'm intimidated just even saying your name. Heidi Merle in third place, and nice to see her there. We saw her. She's also on a team. The Germans.
The Germans.
Yep. Katie Hillard and Lisu Mead. And Lisu started out hot and was always up on the leaderboard. I appreciate her putting her scores in right away.
Absolutely.
It probably made her a little bit of a target for other rowers, but nice job, Lisu.
All right. Now, next to men's standard, my people. So, starting off, we have George Harrison coming in first place. Did an interview with him as well. Found out that Sam Harrison in second place is his older brother.
The younger brother beat the older brother.
The young siblings.
Yeah, damn it. Well, nice job, George. But being an older brother too, I could see there's
And
probably...
it's a constant competition between the two of them as
and
well.
only 2 points between them.
It's like I said, they're in different places. George would do the workout, take a picture of his monitor, send it to Sam, and Sam would do the workout, beating him by a second, and they just go back and forth.
Oh my God, that's so great. And then John Davies, just a Masters phenom. In third place, and a regular on our leaderboard, and a regular in Road Royalty
He's been with
competition.
Road Royalty for a long time as well.
We're going to have a conversation with John Davies next week. He's got some great input for us for helping us out with Masters on this event next year, so I'm looking forward to that conversation. Great guy.
And Daniel Viger coming out of Canada.
Oh, okay.
CrossFit athlete coming out of Canada as well, and then finishing off the rounding out the men's standard with Matt Duckworth.
Yeah.
Another person. We've seen that name. Thanks for coming every year, Matt.
Yep. In the men's tall, really the story is there's no story. in the men's tall, Ollie Ziedler, 7 points, just like Laura Tingle, straight across, victories all the way across. You guys, world champion rower. He's like 8 feet tall, 300 pounds.
Almost 8 feet. So 6'9", 225.
Yeah.
Comes from a long line of rowers. His uncle, his grandfather is an Olympic champion. His aunt's an Olympic champion. His parents met at a rowing regatta. The guy was designed. He was purpose-built for rowing.
That's so awesome. Congratulations, Ollie. We love that story, and I'll look forward to that interview as well. Jason Marshall, we see regularly on our leaderboards, also in there with 16 points. And then Isaiah Harrison, our youngster at 17 years old. This kid, we expect to see probably near the top or on the top of the leaderboard in the not-too-distant future.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yep. And thanks, Ryan Searcy, fourth place, and finishing it off with Tim Groman in fifth. How about the teams?
Teams. We got there's a pretty close race between the teams actually.
Yeah.
There's the top two teams, Garage Athlete Black and Mad Team IRC, swapping back and forth. So if Garage Athlete won one of the events, Mad Team came in second. If Mad Team won, Garage Athlete came in second. So they went back and forth almost the entire way. But
Yeah.
Garage Athlete Black just really buttoned it up with the last two workouts.
Yeah, I think that was it, right? So in the on 21.3, first place, and then 21.4 in all three scoring opportunities, managed to pull out that first place.
That really pushed them over that.
Yeah,
over the edge.
4 points for the last four scoring opportunities. That was the deal. And then the Germans in at 21 with 21 points. Engine by Carson Gold, 2 teams there for Engine by Carson, but their gold team with fourth place at 32, and then Team Orsum IRC 34 points in fifth place.
Yeah, absolutely killer, man. It was a great show. It's a great display of athleticism from all of these people. Really.
Yeah, no, it's and let's talk. Let's go into in what I call and being a Masters athlete. no ill thoughts here. What we call the crispy division. It takes us a little longer to warm up, but man, once we get past that first 250, we're golden.
It's like a diesel engine in the cold. It takes a minute to get going, but once it gets going, ain't nothing gonna stop.
Yeah.
Couldn't stop if you wanted to.
Yeah, the women's standard division, Lizzie Carson. We've seen her name multiple times, 40 to 49. Now we had larger age groups this year instead of 5-year increments, 10-year increments, it really didn't change the outcomes too much in terms of looking at the results for the 40 to 49 versus 40 to 44. Lizzie Carson, Kia Taylor, Allison Bryant, all dominating in that earlier age group. And we did this though. This helps us start to get prize money out to the masters, and we're committing to fortifying that in the future.
Absolutely. Going forward, it is going to be a little more robust as far as the pricing goes.
Yeah. So 50 to 59, Elizabeth Hannigan, first place. Second place, Colleen Forestier. We've seen her before as well on the leaderboard. And then Ivanka Pieri in third place. 60 plus.
Julia Schoenberg taking that leaderboard with a vengeance. She was way out ahead.
Yeah, and second place, Leah Byers, and third, Jarka Giangiulio. And it's really cool to see the 60-plus year olds. And we've got a couple 6-year-olds here in our gym. They're doing it, and they love it. They absolutely love it, and they compare themselves to the other 6-year-olds around the world. It's a neat thing. Look, man, it's different for an athlete that is 50 plus and 60 plus. It takes a little longer to warm up. We don't have quite the recovery that the younger athletes have, but the results that these athletes are pulling,
oh wow,
dude! I mean, it's like they're beating people in the 20 to 25 age group. It's really awesome to see. I love to see athleticism at these ages. Women's tall, Morgan McGrath. First place, Amy Masajovic.
Yeah,
yes.
Nice work.
Yeah, and then third place, Benita Clausen in 40 to 49.
Absolutely. Then the 50 to 59, we got Joanne Blundell, Carol Katie, and Malin Frazen. So Carol Katie, that last name, my wife's name is Katie, it's spelled that exact same way. This is the first time in over a decade that I've seen literally anybody else's name spelled the exact same way. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I wonder if they're related. All right, 60 plus, Ellen Padzior. And Ellen, so I was curious, like how she would have done because versus Julia Schomburg, both first place and by pretty good margins in each of their categories. And Ellen would have pulled it up, but it would have been just barely. They would have traded a couple of workouts. So that's cool to see too. And then Janine Hopping for second place. And then we didn't have a third place finisher. We didn't have again with the Masters, sometimes getting every workout in. We have more busy lives, full-time jobs, kids, grandkids, all of those things.
Things come up.
Yep.
Things come up, and when you can't finish the competition, you just can't finish it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yep. You don't get to participate in the drawing, however.
That's true.
Yep.
You can't win if you don't play.
Yep.
Next, men's standards, 40 to 49, John Davies. We all know John. He's absolutely destroying. He's always in our competition.
And he shows up on the open leaderboard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. This should give all you youngsters hope.
Don't give up just because you're getting crusty. Don't give up
just because you're getting older. The expectations are still high. Thanks, John. And then Russell Carter in second place and Paul Connor in third.
Yeah, and then 50 to 59, Joey Wirtz, another big name in the indoor rowing life. Adam Stilling and Anthony Walpole to round out the 50 to 59s.
Yep. Cool. And then 60 plus, Kurt Ludke, first place, and then Daryl Wilkie in second place, and Alan Adler. Again, these are guys like you go and you look at their scores, dude. Actually, don't, because you go and look at their scores. It can be a little depressing to see those scores. Nice job, guys.
And then men's tall, the big boys, Pavel Shermai. So he's an absolute killer as well. He's on a couple different teams too, really helping out those people. Showed up early in the competition, being in first, I believe, after the first event. And then,
oh, that's right.
Our first update show, he was sitting in first.
Yeah. Pavel's a
Belarusian.
Belarusian, but was on the USSR rowing team twice in the Olympics, gold medalist in the Olympics. Yeah, absolutely outstanding.
Marcus Morales Sedimento, then Danny Graham rounding at the 40 to 49s.
Yeah, right on. In the 50 to 59, Peter Thorstensen, first place. Second place, Warren Matthews, and third place, Ole Christian Carlson. I'm guessing they're not in the U.S. of A. Like the international dominance here, like we're gonna have to start putting out the message, man, and get our American rowers in this. Like,
looking at the actual the top leaderboards for the open category, the only place where the Americans showed up was the standard women's division. So Laura Tingle showing up to take first place. Everything else, you have George Harrison from the UK, Vari Obukowa from UK as well, and then Oli from Germany. So the only place the Americans showed up was the standard women's.
We love the fact that this is a global competition, but it's a global competition that starts in America. So let's go, Americans. Impressive job by, oh, that's right. Damn it. Impressive job by our international competitors. And look, for us, I think it's kind of cool, and I've had people in the gym mention it too, that they love being part of a global competition.
Absolutely.
They love seeing the different flags. And that's awesome. And what we want to do is that international love and dominance in rowing, let's pull the Americans up. Let's make them better at rowing, and especially starting with the indoor rower.
Absolutely.
In the 60-plus category, Patrick Lacey, first place, and Robert Englehart, second place, and then Dennis Mayhew. All three beat me at 58 years old. Just absolutely unbelievable rowers.
Now, how did you compare with the women's tall category? Because I don't know about you, but they all beat me. They beat me by a long shot.
It really is crazy. So nice job, guys. Super impressive. But that wraps up our year. And what do we have coming up?
So coming up, we do have the Summer Splash. So it's our mid-year competition, right before kind of getting people warmed up, ready to go for our Road Royalty 2022. So that will be a shorter one. It'll be a one-day competition, one workout. Really cheap to enter. It'll probably be $5 or something like that to enter. We'll see what we can do with the prizes and getting some sponsorships in that one as well.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun and a great way to kind of keep your feet wet. Expect a lot more content from us as we go throughout the year. We've got interviews coming up, and then we, after this competition, look, our interest here is getting as many people in. Doing indoor rowing and having fun with it and competing against each other as possible. It's what we love about it is the erg is measurable, repeatable. Like the erg, it doesn't lie, and so you can improve your fitness simply by working out and then testing it on the erg. And if you did a little bit better than you did last time, guess what? You got more fit. There's nothing better than the erg to give you feedback on your fitness. And we'd love to get as many people on board rowing as possible. Your help and your support for Road Royalty does that. We're going to do that. We're going to have a debrief with we have some participants that are going to help us. We got people that are helping us score that are going to give us feedback. We're going to make this competition even better next year. And
our goal is always to make it each year just get better and better. So any constructive criticism you have for us, any way that you think that we can make this better, let us know. Info@Road Royalty is a great place to contact us. Like now that the competition's over, it might take us a little longer to get back to you right away, but we're going to be keeping an eye on it because we're always trying to make this better. All for you guys. Remember, we do this for you.
Our registration gets larger every year. Our sponsorships gets larger. Our total prize money got larger every year.
That's right.
And our goal is to make it bigger, even bigger next year.
Absolutely. So. And the final count for our water, for our charity water.
Yes.
We ended up with just over $2,000 that we're going to be giving to them. Unfortunately, we won't be able to cover an entire water project, but I was talking to the guy, and we might be able to roll that into their next competition as well.
Ah, that's good. So we were able to donate to a nice charity as well this year.
Absolutely.
Right on. Nice job, dude. I'm super impressed with all that happened here, and excited about our next competition and 2021.
Me too.
2022.
2022.
Yep.
Me too, Craig. It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, guys. Let us know what you think on Instagram, Facebook. Send us a message on info@Road Royalty, and we'll see you guys at Summer Splash.
Right on.